Mr. Millhouse was laughing at me, Judge.
Why? Because I put you last?
Yeah.
It wasn't really intentional. It just kind of worked out that way.
I was here first.
You are always first, and I typically try to take notice of that. It just didn't.
Did you notice that yesterday was the best George we've ever had?
Good morning, sir. Are you David Wayne James?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Parker, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment and the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. James, in cause number 250522, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of collision involving serious bodily injury from February 16th of 2025. And how do you plead?
Okay, pause. Did you catch that hesitation? He almost said no contest, but then switched to guilty. That slip tells a story. And in legal terms, a guilty plea is not just words, it's a full admission, waiving trial rights and appeals. You don't get to take it back. This is not ordering lunch, it's locking in your fate.
Pleaded that charge.
No contest.
You either did it or you didn't do it.
I plead guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? All right. Then I'm going. I have here on the computer in that case some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you sign these, did you go over them with Mr. Parker?
Yes, sir.
Do you fully understand them? And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 10-year term in prison, but that would be probated. You'd be on probation for 5 years. And that
5 years of probation might sound like a break until you realize probation is basically prison with a leash. One misstep and he's doing the full 10 years behind bars. And spoiler, the judge is already raising an eyebrow about how short that leash is.
Is that your understanding of your agreement?
Yes. The other case is, if you can't read my writing, it's extended probation and safety relapse. You can read.
I guess the length of time in the probation is something that, obviously, the length of time on your probation, because it's even written on here, on this one, I can give you any amount of time in probation, so I don't have to follow that 5 year. If I give you the probation and sentence you to probation, the 10-year term in prison, probate it for any number of years, you understand that you'll be waiving your right to appeal. So the thing is, until I see an updated pre-sentence report and really see what's been going on, just on the face of this, it makes me have a little bit of pause.
Here's where things get dicey. The judge is not sold. She's juggling the new charge, plus the fact that he's already on felony probation. That combo, judges hate it. It screams, I did not learn the first time. Watch how carefully she words her hesitation.
Because you're already on a felony probation, and there's a new felony offense. And so I'm not sure that the length of time of only 5 years is something that I'm willing to go along with, but I'll take a look at it when we come back for sentencing. Do you understand?
Your Honor, I've explained that to him, and I've explained to him that some courts don't even consider that. They automatically do it 10. But if you do everything you're supposed to do, the judge can always let you off probation early.
Correct. Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1 in that case.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. James is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir. In 250522, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I am going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report, give me an update, obviously, on the probation case, as well as more information on this offense, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. Now, in cause number 152354.
If you thought that was bad, buckle up. We are not done. Now the court pulls out an entirely separate file, an older case that's still haunting him. This one, a burglary case from 2017, and it's about to crash into the current charges like a legal train wreck.
Number 5, I have a second amended motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation November 13th of 2017 for the offense of burglary of a habitation, a second-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct? This motion alleges that you violated your probation. Count 1 alleges that you committed the new offense of possession of a controlled substance February 3rd of 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas. And is that true or not true? Count 2 alleges that you committed the offense of possession of drug paraphernalia on February 3rd of 2025, and is that true or not true? Count 3 alleges that you failed to avoid persons or places of disreputable or harmful character, specifically by associating with past associates who are actively using illegal substances. Is that true or not true? Count 4 alleges that you provided a urine sample September 23rd of 2024 that tested positive for cocaine. Is that true or not true? Count 5 alleges that you provided a urine sample January 27th of 2025 that tested positive for methamphetamine. Is that true or not true? Count 6 alleges that you failed. Nope, we're going to keep going. I want to know all of this if I'm going to consider leaving them on probation. Thank you, Deb. Count 6 alleges that you failed to abstain from the use of any and all intoxicating substances, including alcohol, and that you provided a urine sample on February 3rd of 2025 that tested positive for alcohol.
Missed drug tests, dirty urine samples, hanging out with users, and now over $1,600 in unpaid court fees. It's not just a list of violations, it's a pattern. And judges don't hand out mercy to repeat patterns. At this point, even the audience is probably thinking, how is he still on probation?
Is that true or not true? Count 7 alleges that you're behind in your court-assessed fees as of February 3rd, 2025 in the amount of $1,689. Is that true or not true? Count 8 alleges that, that doesn't really give me,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to skip 8. Count 9 alleges that you failed to report to the probation department as directed on February 7th of 2025, and is that true or not true? Count 10 alleges that you were at a location other than your residence at approximately 11:51 p.m. February 16th of 2025. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
Count 11 alleges that you failed to submit to the alcohol or drug screening as directed February 11th, February 14th, and February 19th of 2025. Is that true or not?
That's true.
Count 12 alleges that you committed that new offense of an collision involving serious bodily injury February 16th of 2025. And is that true or not true? Did you enter your pleas of true to all of the counts except 8, which is the one that I left out, freely and voluntarily? And did you plead true to all of those counts because they're actually true? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them in this case as well. Again, did you...
Despite everything, the deal on the table is still probation with 2 extra years and mandatory rehab. Some will say that's generous. Others, they will ask, how many second chances can one guy get? Let us know in the comments. Should the court show mercy, or is it time for consequences?
Go over these with Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
You understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you would be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? And it looks like the agreement in this case would be for me to continue your probation, extend